Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome back to our program for all things knowledge and horror. Before we get into the story, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know when the video drops. You won't want to miss what's coming up next.
The story I'm going to present today is called The Day phae was defeated. Alright, let's begin the story.
Kyotek woke up from his nap under the shade of a large phae tree. It was noon. To clear the lingering sleep from his eyes, he began carrying bamboo strips his father had prepared to his sitting bench. Kyotek had dropped out of school in the 10th grade, not because he was lazy, but because he was destined for a different path. For the past few years, he had been training in the mystic arts under his grandfather and the renowned Master Bowshine. At 26, he had yet to become a full-fledged master. But he had already successfully battled ghosts and spirits many times. His secret weapon was the help of phae, the legendary guardian of the graveyards. Without her, he hadn't yet dared to face the dark forces on his own. His mentors, however, were masters of the high arts, capable of defeating not just ghosts, but even the most powerful warlocks and witches. Kyotek often accompanied them to learn, witnessing battles filled with brilliant lights and thunderous sounds that were both terrifying and awe-inspiring. One evening, a message arrived for Kyotek. Master Bowshine was calling for him, asking him to bring his medicine bag and extra clothes for a journey. When Kyotek arrived at the master's house, the atmosphere was grave. They were headed to Tungu, deep into the countryside, on a mission commanded by higher spiritual entities. A dark threat was rising in a village called Kintangi. A powerful warlock named Ongni, known as the Witch King, was nearing the completion of his darkest ritual. Having mastered the arts of 9 graveyards, he now planned to reanimate a corpse. During the coming dark moon to reach the ultimate level of sorcery. While the master and his apprentice traveled, Ongniant's 3 wives, who were powerful witches themselves, flew to a nearby cemetery to steal a fresh corpse. As they began to dig, a 10-foot-tall figure with long flowing hair appeared. It was phae. A fierce magical battle erupted in the graveyard. The witches spat orbs of colored light, while phae countered with waves of spiritual energy. However, the 3 sisters combined their powers, trapping the guardian in a circle of mystical fire. Overpowered, phae was forced to surrender and deliver the corpse to the Witch King's lair. By the time Kyotek and Master Bowshine reached the village, the air was thick with dark enchantments. They were immediately intercepted by Ongniant's disciples and magical guardians. Master Bowshine acted quickly, summoning spirit tigers from wooden carvings, and using sacred seals to clear their path. They reached the Witch King's compound just as the ritual reached its peak. Ongniant sat in the center of a triangle of flickering candles, the severed parts of the corpse beginning to knit back together through his dark incantations. Suddenly, phae appeared. Seeing that the witches who defeated her were no longer guarding the site, she reclaimed the corpse to save her own dignity, leaving Ongniant's ritual in ruins. Infuriated, the Witch King stepped out of his protective circle to face the intruders. He attacked with streams of cursed fire. But Master Bowshine stood his ground, countering with ancient seals. Seeing his spells fail, Ongniant transformed into a massive, predatory demon tiger. In response, Master Bowshine projected his own spirit, manifesting a celestial tiger. The 2 beasts clashed in the darkness, a whirlwind of claws and spiritual roars. The celestial tiger eventually pinned the demon down, crushing its dark essence. As Ongniant reverted to his human form, gasping for air, Master Bowshine drew a sacred neck-severing doll from his bag. He chanted a final mantra, and the doll glowed with a blinding white light. In an instant, the Witch King's head was severed, and his remains erupted into flames, turning to ash in seconds. The reign of terror was over. Master Bowshine gathered the remaining villagers, many of whom had practiced dark magic out of fear. He made them drink the water of truth, swearing them to never harm another soul, and stripped the powers from those who had used them for evil. As the sun began to rise, Kiatek and his master started their journey home, leaving behind a village that could finally sleep in peace. The shadow of the Witch King gone forever.